So today we're looking at how long coronavirus can live on surfaces. I think, what's the answer? 2 to 3 days?
Coronavirus can live on surfaces for 2 to 3 days.
So that's not actually very long.
Or
So
as
I'm
little as a
surprised that
few
so many
hours.
people have that.
Oh, I see. The World Health Organization had previously estimated the survival time to be a few hours. They were wrong.
They fucked that up really bad.
They were really fucked up.
Okay, so now we're going to go to the statistics for the day. Okay, so once again, Italy is fucked. Like, honestly, I don't know what the hell is happening over there, but it's not a good time. So we're just going to put this into perspective. Today, China had 36 new cases, okay? Which makes their active cases 9,848.
Don't forget to mention that about another 1,000 of them recovered today.
Yeah, 1,000 people recovered today.
Deaths.
And they had 14 deaths. So what is their total deaths is 3,213. Now we go to Italy, and as you could see, there's some shit going on in Italy right now. They just got 3,233 new cases, which honestly is pretty good for them because they've been exceeding 3,500 for like
2 days in a row.
2 days in a row. So really, they've dropped by 300. That's pretty good. And then today they had 349 new deaths. I shouldn't be laughing. I'm sorry. That's not nice.
It's pretty sad.
It's pretty sad.
It's
but
pretty sad.
It's just like, what do you do, right?
Yes.
And so
yes.
their total deaths are 2,158. And then you have Iran, which honestly at this point really isn't catching up at all. Like, they're trying, but they're just losing. They're trying. They're at...
Come on, guys. Italy's way ahead.
Yeah, they're at 14. Look at them. They're at 14,991. They're 13,000 away from second place. And then they had 1,053 new cases today with 853 deaths. And, actually, their deaths are high. 129 new deaths. What the heck does gray mean for South Korea? What does it mean when it's in gray?
Oh, yes. What does that? Oh, it's because of the mouse. Don't worry about that.
Never mind. Okay.
It doesn't mean anything. South Korea is fucked like the rest of the world.
No, South Korea is not even fucked.
No, they're getting a handle on things. Okay, but where were we? Iran, right? So Iran, 1,000 new cases today, 853 total deaths, of 129 of which are new, and 4,590 recoveries, making for almost as many active cases as China now.
Can you just help me understand this? Because maybe I'm dumb or something. But how does Iran have 14,991 cases with 4,590 recovered, and Italy has 27,980 and only 2,749 recovered? Like, how does this work?
Well, it helps a lot that 1,300 more of them are dead.
That's really fucked up.
That is really fucked up. But also, Italy's cases are newer than Iran's cases, so the recovery is going to be much lower.
I guess so.
Iran's sort of, been doing this for a while. They're getting to be an old hand at it, although they're still getting sick pretty fast.
Okay, so who else do we have here that's interesting? Spain is an up-and-comer. They're at 9,428 with 1,440 new cases and 41 new deaths. I mean, honestly, their deaths are not really that high. Like, 530 people recovered. 335 deaths. That's actually pretty bad.
Yes. Also, if you think about that 1,440, that is out of 8,000 people that would have been infected yesterday. So that's actually almost 20% more. So they're actually growing in numbers faster than Italy.
Well, that's pretty bad.
That's really bad.
I'd also like to point out some really fun facts about things that happened today. Haiti closed its border with the Dominican Republic, and they have no reported cases in Haiti, okay? Unfortunately, they didn't close their border with the States, so they're still receiving flights from Miami, Dallas, Fort Worth. I forget where the other place is. But
New York.
New York, yeah. So that's probably not a really good idea. But to be fair, they have closed their border with the Dominican, and that's all that really matters right now.
Well, I don't know if it does. You see, they've left their border open to the U.S., which has 4,140.
They only had 461 cases today, though.
That's a lot.
No, it's not a lot.
That's a lot.
Compared to Italy and Spain, it's nothing.
Well, you have to consider the percentages.
Ooh, Germany's an up-and-comer.
Oh, yeah, Germany's exploding.
They only had one new death.
The U.S., 461 new cases out of 3,600 or so, right? 3,680.
Yeah.
So, Italy would have had 24,000. The U.S. would have had about 3,500. and they've gained 461. If you think about it, they're climbing almost as fast as Italy.
Yeah.
By contrast, the border that they closed with Dominican Republic has, let me just take a look here. Where's Dominican Republic? Dominican.
Did we pass it?
There it is. 11. So they've done a good job at keeping those 11 people from walking across the border. Luckily, they've left the flights open to the 4,000 plus people who are sick in the U.S.
Okay, who are the new countries of the day?
Oh, today's new countries. Let's scroll back down here to the bottom.
I think, is it Greenland or was it yesterday?
Greenland, yes, exciting. I don't know if we did an update yesterday.
Oh,
Greenland
Tanzania.
And Tanzania, yep, that's another country for Africa. And Somalia.
That's good.
As well as Liberia. Very, very nice. Very nice.
And as you could see at the top, Gibraltar has recovered completely. So that's really good for them, honestly.
Yes.
Is Liberia new too?
Well, it seems to be. I actually thought Liberia was in the list before, but...
Why is there cold air coming from that? Anyways.
Well, it will at first, yeah.
Let's see. Is there any other cool new cases?
Oh, look at that. The total for today is 10,005 of new cases.
Well, I can tell you who contributed greatly to that. No offense. Italy, Germany, and the U.S.
Thanks, guys.
And Iran.
Spain. With 1,500 there.
Y'all can go away. Where's Canada on this list? So we're from Canada, and Canada right now, let me just tell you, is on complete lockdown, okay? You can't buy toilet paper anymore. You can't buy pasta anymore. Like, you literally go to the store, and all that's left is fruit and vegetables because those expire and no one wants them.
Well, now, let's not exaggerate. Let's not play that game, you know. It's not that bad. I mean, the grocery store, definitely paper products.
There's no paper towels, okay? Not a single paper towel. Okay, paper towels. It's napkins, toilet paper.
But toilet paper, yeah.
There's not a single square to be found.
If your ass isn't covered, it's not going to be for a few more weeks.
It just doesn't even make sense because it's not a gastrointestinal disease. So why everyone is stocking up on toilet paper, I don't know. But I'm actually out of toilet paper, or I'm not completely out. I have 4 rolls left, but I'm getting a little nervous that I won't be able to get more toilet paper, and I'm going to have to start using coffee filters like in Two Broke Girls.
You might you might have to take drastic measures and go to the store in the morning.
Ugh, I can't do it that early.
You have to spend the night here, so I can kick you out of bed at like 7 a.m. We'll go down to the Superstore.
I'm sleeping at 7 a.m.
See the fresh stock.
I don't wake up until at least noon.
Toilet paper, canned vegetables...
Well,
pizzas.
Today, the province also banned public gatherings with more than 50 people. So that was a really interesting thing.
Yes.
And we shut off our borders, kind of. What did we do with the borders? It's not completely shut off.
The Canadian border, rather, from the U.S. has been closed to anyone who isn't Canadian or American.
Yeah.
It's kind of like closing your border with Dominican Republic.
Yeah, except freaking the U.S. has 1 billion cases. They should be staying away from us. We only have,
we closed the border.
As you can see, 375 cases, and 34 of those were new. So we're not really climbing exponentially. And I'm wondering if one of those is Justin Trudeau, because his wife has it, and he claims he tested negative for coronavirus. But I don't know that that's necessarily the case.
Oh, did he? He released a statement he's negative?
That's what he said, but I don't know if that's actually true or not. Honestly, I don't believe him. I think he's got corona. He's just trying to calm everyone down and be like, I don't have corona. I swear to God, I don't have corona.
Has Trump finally relented to getting tested?
He did get tested, and he came back negative, too.
Oh, good for
him. This is what I think. I think all the world leaders are going to say, like, oh, I tested negative to, like, make the country not, like, go into a state of panic. I'm surprised that France had no new cases today. Because they have 5,000.
I'm thinking that they just forgot to tell us about their new cases today, because I really don't see how that's possible.
Well, I'll be interested to see how Italy starts going down, because I'm assuming because of the intense quarantine period, like, it'll have to start going down at some point.
Well, it's a little lower today, so...
Okay, only by 300. That's not really that much lower.
That is progress, okay? When you're Italy and you've gone from 1 to 2 to 2.7 to 3 to 3,500 over the last 5 days, that's pretty disturbing stuff.
Well, I don't know if you guys have ever played the game Pandemic, but we were playing it the other day. We got really stoned and we were playing it, and I got all sketched out because I was like, this is too real right now. The only thing is Madagascar, truly, they closed their border. Like, just like in the game, Madagascar, if you could see down at the bottom, nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Madagascar has not entered the chat yet. And honestly, I don't think they ever will, because just like the game Pandemic, they always close their border and they only have one border and they just close it. They're like, no one's getting in here. No one's leaving. So, I don't know. I think Madagascar will be like the only country that doesn't get infected. We have to be close to like all the countries at this point.
We are getting close. I did actually the other day check the number of countries in the world. And oh yeah, here was that website. So it's
195?
It's 195, yeah.
It says down there.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. 195.
Oh, there you go.
So how many are we at for Corona?
I think it's 162, if I'm not
Ooh,
mistaken.
we're getting close.
162. Yeah, we're really close now.
We're really
33
close.
left.
Okay, guys, so we're going to put bets. Who thinks that Haiti's going to be the last country? Who thinks that Madagascar is going to be the last country? I think, personally, Madagascar. I think Haiti probably has it, and they
don't know.
They
yet.
haven't reported
they haven't admitted it. And you know who else probably has it who's not on this list? Montenegro. The only European country not on this entire list. I checked.
Yeah, but isn't Montenegro... Okay, could you pull up a map of Montenegro? Because honestly... Or, like, not a map of Montenegro, but, like, a map that shows Montenegro. Because I thought it was, like, in a place that there's no way that they would not be able to have it.
It is. Well, it's in Europe. Which is a place that nobody could not have it at this point. I mean, it's
Oh, my gosh. There's no way. There's no freaking way that they don't have it. Like, okay, well, why are we... Okay, there you go.
So we can see the rest of
It's
the world.
literally... What is surrounding it?
Now, yeah, this map's a little bit...
I can't read Russian, so I don't really know.
This entire map in
Okay,
Russian?
so you got Bosnia,
To be
Albania...
fair, Bosnia, Kosovo, Serbia, and Albania, all countries with very low numbers. But still...
Let's take a look at our chart and see how many from... Let's just look at Bosnia and Albania.
Okay, Bosnia, let's arrange this by country names. It'd be really easy to find in a hurry.
He doesn't like to control F like I do. I'm antsy.
Okay, Albania has 51.
But there was 9 new cases today. You're not telling me.
Well, that's it. It's on the rise. And I guess Albania has a pretty small population, given that it's 17 per million. So that means
Jesus,
they have a population
Bahrain.
of about 3 million.
Damn, son.
What's the other one you wanted to look at?
Bosnia.
Oh, Bosnia.
24. There was no new ones today, so
Bosnia's
Bosnia's
fairly
safe.
quiet, and recently joined this. And Kosovo.
Where are they?
That's weird.
I remember seeing them a few days
also
ago.
remember seeing Kosovo.
Is there maybe like at the bottom for like recovered?
It could be one of those funny things where it's got like some alternate name.
What the heck?
It doesn't seem to be on the list. Perhaps we were mistaken.
No, because I remember we had a fight over the pronunciation.
We did?
I thought it was Kosovo, and you said it's Kosovo.
Oh, Kosovo, yeah.
I see. I can't even say it right.
I guess there's still 2 left that don't have it then.
Weird.
Well, that's probably why we were talking about it, because it didn't have it. Okay, so there's still 2 countries in Europe that don't have it. Well, you go Kosovo. But I think both of them are going to get nailed, so...
Yeah, I mean, there's not really that. I put bets that Haiti already has it, but they just haven't tested for it yet. I know that that's a horrible thing to say, but honestly, I'm sorry. I think that Haiti has it. Madagascar, on the other hand, I actually believe that they don't have it because it's really hard to get to Madagascar. Like, I looked it up. The flights you have to take, it's
And North
fucked.
Korea will never get it because if anyone tests positive, they'll shoot them before they release the results.
Yeah, I like read online somewhere that happened. There was someone that had a case and they just shot them. So, I mean, I guess their total cases are none because if you get it, you're going to die.
That's right.
But they don't know, like, you don't know if they got it. You just know that they were killed. It could have been for something else, okay? It could have been for stealing propaganda or something like that.
That's right.
Okay, well, I think that's all the interesting things that happened today for coronavirus. Anything else interesting?
Yeah, well, actually, there were a couple of stats I thought were interesting. For example, Norway has been replaced by Switzerland as the most densely infected country, or second most densely, rather, next to, of course, Italia. I don't know why my computer...
Oh, okay, so I don't know if I already mentioned this in the video, but So I have family in Italy, and so my dad was asking them, and apparently they're just sending, like, if you're old, they're just sending you to your house to die because there's literally not enough room in the hospitals. So the only people they keep in the hospitals are the young people, and then if you're old, they just quarantine you to your house. And, like, honestly, survival of the fittest, it's like natural selection, as Darwin would put it. So
yeah. Yeah, it's the law of practicality that no one likes to admit to.
Aw, poor Cayman Islands. They only had one and the person died.
I know. Knocked them out of the game
Rip.
so quickly.
Gibraltar's doing good, and Nepal's doing
and
good. And
Sudan, also a recent country that came up with one dead case.
Yeah, but the Cayman Islands one is recent.
It is recent, yeah.
Guatemala only has 2 cases. Good for them.
Yeah, well, I mean, they got another one, so... I mean, that's 100% in a day. So it could be the start of a bad thing. Could be nothing. I don't know what order this is at. Oh, it seems like this is a reverse order of I don't know what the fuck order this is in, actually.
Is that all you have to say about today? Any new statistics that you want to talk about?
Oh, no, I think that's probably good enough.
Okay, goodbye.